Today we're going to unbox and set up the Laguna 1216 lathe and stand. We'll start with the stand, obviously. It came very well packaged. Little challenge cutting there. The foam is very, very thick. The metal and the stand as the lathe was very well protected. I think it'd be hard pressed to damage anything with shipping. As you can see, the foam is very thick. Had a packet of the bolts, was inside. Plastic covered everything. It's a very heavy stand. It's 82 pounds, just the stand alone. The welds were very well done. Nothing sloppy at all. The nuts are actually attached to the metal itself, so there's no need for any nuts, just the bolts and lock washers. And there's the tool tray that goes down below. Also very well made, protective rubber for your tools, different size slots. Legs are very heavy, very well made again. I thought about making my own bench, but when I saw this on the floor at Woodcraft, I immediately said it not only fit the machine perfectly, but it was an extremely well made and heavy duty stand. I was very pleased with it. So we'll start fitting it together. I have no idea why I put it upside down. Probably thought it looked cool. I don't know. Anyway, it fits in the slot like that. And I started measuring to see how high I wanted the lathe for me and get it fit for my height. And it was 2 slots from the top is where I put it. You can see that once you get the alignment done, bolts go right in. No need to chase threads, no problems with the bolts. Every one of them went right in with no problem. The only problem that I had was me lining it up. Now we get the other side. Oop, don't drop it. Don't drop your, catch your fingers. Okay, here we go. So again, second from the top. And I just kind of snug things up a little bit. I didn't know if it needed some adjusting or would be moving at all when I got the lathe on top of it. Now for the tray, it's angled so the back of it is higher than the front. So to get the bolt in, you have to do the same. You have to angle it up a little bit, which I figured out rather quickly. Got it lined up. There's 2 bolts on each leg for the tool tray. So there's 8 bolts to attach the tool tray, and there are 8 bolts to attach the tops for the lathe mounts. So there's 8 bolts at all, 16 in total. Very easy to line up. Just have to be smart enough to push it to the right direction. And again, I just snug those bolts up. Now move it back. Let's get the lathe up here. Again, very well packaged, very thick styrofoam. Comes with some tools and attachments. Has a center knockout rod, has a face plate, a drive center, a live center, and a faceplate wrench. The faceplate wrench can also be used to adjust the belt tension on the adjustment on the bottom of it. It also comes with some rubber bumper type attachments for the bottom of the lathe if you have your own bench. And we'll get the lathe out of here. Again, very well impressed with the packaging of this. Very, very well done. Again, the plastic is very thick, sealed. Nice thing about it is, oh yeah, I had to turn around because the head was on the wrong side. As far as lifting, I just wanted to lift it straight up. Nice thing about this is the tailstock comes attached. It's attached on. The tool rest is also attached. There's nothing you have to put together on this lathe. You can pick it up and plug it in and go. And see me shaking the tool rest there. I pick it up to see if it's freed up. Nothing's holding it down. So I need to get my helper. And of course I say here, you take the heavy end. Yep, see, pointing where they, okay, you take that end. I'll take the light end. Very snug on that bottom styrofoam. Fingers out of the way. Now to attach it, there are 4 hex head screws or bolts that go right in. Again, just like the rest of the bolts. Those 4 went on with your finger until you want to tighten it up. Lining it is easy. Both pieces are very well machined, so they're very easily moved into position for you. Again, didn't have to chase any threads, didn't have to clean anything off, just screwed the hex heads right in and then tighten it up. And then you see me tightening everything up. So now everything we get tightened up. Now we start leveling it. Go to the side to side. They have leveling on the bottom of each leg. And I probably should have taken the tool rest off. Now I'm comparing the centers, the drive center and live center, how close they come together, and they were a little bit off. So I took a piece of wood and put it between the centers, you can see, and I screwed it down or tightened it down and then backed it off and then tightened it down again and turned it just a little bit. You can see the wood I use right there and setting it up, and lo and behold, these things were dead on. That's the top view, and then the side view, and you couldn't get it any better. Very pleased with this lathe. Very heavy duty. Again, it weighs 120 pounds. Tailstock's very heavy. Everything at the belt adjustment's great. Controls are very well done. Very heavy duty. Tool rest is very heavy duty. Can't wait to get turning on it. Very pleased with the lathe. Very pleased. You can look at my previous post to how I came about figuring out that this is the one I wanted, and the next one will start turning. So please subscribe for the series that I'm going through on wood turning, and keep in touch. See you later.